Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, and for those who have been here already, welcome back. It is your girl Lynn, and I want to tell you guys and let you guys know a little bit more about myself, on why I started and when I started, and yeah. So it all started when I was 16 years old, and unfortunately, I was a pregnant teen. So I did get pregnant at 16, and I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes. So being said, I needed to start poking my finger at 16 years old. I needed to check my sugars. I was a diabetic pregnant woman, teenager. And it just took like a really big toll on me, to the fact that at that time I actually didn't know anything about eating healthy. Pretty much throughout my whole pregnancy, I just would eat a lot of Oreo shakes. I would eat a lot of McDonald's. I would eat like so much fattening foods that I never really learned anything about eating healthy, so I do come from a Mexican culture, so we eat a lot of tortillas, we eat a lot of bread, and just a bunch of stuff that keeps us thick. So yeah, so with that, that's the reason why I didn't know anything about eating healthy. But when I had my daughter, I was 17 years old, and I started with Googling about eating healthy and all that stuff. And the very first diet that I got into was the South Beach diet. I actually started buying their books, and I started Googling their meals and all that stuff, and it was pretty good. That was the first time I started eating healthy. Also, I'm not sure if you guys know about the hydroxycut pills. I started taking those as well, because I would see like my older sisters take those and how much they were losing weight, and it would burn their fat and stuff. So eventually I started taking that, and they did help me at that time. So I pretty much started like my whole strict healthiness diet, healthy eating, when I was like 17. So with that, I just been on and off, on and off, on and off. I kept falling off the wagon, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not perfect. I still continue falling off the wagon. I have to say though, last year was my fittest that I've ever been. I was actually like at 135, and my goal weight was actually 130. So I was there, I was there, and I was feeling really, really good. I was running, I was jogging, I was lifting, I was doing yoga, and I was doing Taibo. Taibo is actually one of the first workouts that I started doing as well. So I've been doing Taibo for a little bit over 10 years on and off, and it's very fast paced, so it helps me burn my fat super duper fast, and that's one of the main reasons why I'm able to lose weight really quick. So when I was my fittest and my healthiest my healthiest last year, unfortunately life happened. I let the stressors get the best of me, and I am a stress eater. So when I'm like stressed out, I just reach for a damn can of ice cream and a damn can of Coke and stuff. And I know it's all bad, but that's something that I've been actually trying to learn in myself, to not let myself get to that point again. And yeah, it's gonna be okay to get to that point, but to get right back up right after that. Because last year I let my stressors get the best of me, and I just let it get all to me, to the point where I just started eating a lot. So now I am probably close. Well, last time I weighed myself was like 195, and the heaviest I've ever been was after I had my son in 2014. I went all the way up to 220. So definitely I don't want to get back to over the 200s, because I was just having just a bunch of problems with my heart. I wasn't able to breathe right. I do have anxiety, so my heart speeds up like out of nowhere here and there. And you know, for those who do have anxiety, it sometimes feels like you're just gonna have a heart attack, because your heart's just like blah, 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 blah. It just doesn't stop. You know, even if you wanted to, sometimes you just have to go to the bathroom or just walk away and just breathe and wait till it calms down. And it's hard, you know, when you're overweight. Anxiety and being overweight is not a good combination at all. It's not a good combination, because it feels like you're just overworking your heart a little bit more, or your heart's working more than what it can, you know. So yeah, so I just started 5 days ago. This is gonna be day number 5, and I'm trying really hard to test myself, to just tell myself that even if, you know, there's little hiccups down the road, down in life, it's okay, you know, it's fine. Just if you mess up, if you eat like a couple pizzas, you know what, that's fine, that's okay. Get back up the next day and keep going. So that is definitely something that I did teach myself, just to keep going, and not let anything get in the way of that. I do want to become more healthier, because I am a mother of 3, and my 2 youngest, they're 4, and my youngest is going to be 2 years old, and they're just like all over the place. So I definitely have to have the energy to catch up to them, and you know, not be a couch potato and be active with them, because I've always loved being active. I actually started working out when I was 17, 18 years old. So since then, I'm 29 now, so since then I just been like super fascinating with working out, and just hearing and reading, and just, you know, learning more and more about being healthy. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm on day 5. I do not know how much I weigh, so I need to buy a scale. I definitely do need to buy a scale, so I can start documenting. For those of you who are subscribed to my channel, y'all know that I did start my weight loss journey 5 days ago, I mean. So I'm just trying to keep it up every day. I'm just gonna post, and I'm gonna keep it up. You know, I'm human, and I know I'm gonna mess up, but I don't want to give up at all. And I'm just gonna engrave that in my brain and just straight forward. And that's the type of mentality that I think that we all should have, because it's important to stay positive with yourself and feel good within yourself. And now that I'm on day 5, like, I feel a lot better. I feel like my anxiety is calming down a lot more. My heart's not speeding up as much. I really don't like to depend on medication. I'm not saying I'm anti-medication, because that actually helped me. But I don't like to take it every day, because it makes me super duper sleepy. I only take it when I feel like I'm gonna have a full-on all day anxiety attack the whole day. But that's the only time that I do. Besides that, the thing that does help me is being healthy and working out, just using all that energy on working out. It's just my passion. It's one of my passions, working out. And yeah, I hope you guys love my posts, my journey. I hope you guys come along with me and join me as well as we go through this journey. It's tough, but I know that we can do it together. Let's get it, let's do it, let's not give up, keep our heads up, and you know, we're gonna end up winning. We're gonna end up winning. You know, slow and steady wins the race. You know, just like a turtle, you know, slow and steady. We can do it. It's not a race. It's not a rush. So it's definitely, I know it's definitely gonna take some time. So let's be patient. Let's yeah. So well, what else was I gonna say? But yeah, hope y'all enjoy my video. Until next time, happy Friday. Enjoy your guys' weekend. And yeah, don't forget to hit the bottom on the bottom on the, did I just say that? Well, I'm so tired. The button on the bottom, and show your girl some love, and we can do this. Yes.